Learn over time. That's the purpose of what you're doing. You're learning over time. You're learning what you're doing. Learn from your failures, because we all make mistakes in everything we're doing, rather if it's something that's addictive or something that's not addictive. Hello, podcast listeners. So today we're going to be talking about the rivalry between instant gratification and delayed gratification. So if you don't really understand the difference between delayed gratification and instant gratification, is that instant gratification motivates those in need to quick turnaround and obvious benefit. Delayed gratification may be better at affecting long-term change and producing more internally meaningful results. As a second reason of knowing how it is. And one more definition to show you how it really is also with this one. So the difference between instant and delayed gratification is that instant gratification happens when you give into your desires and get a boost of happy hormones like dopamine or endorphins, and delayed gratification is a strategy for reaching your goals and finding long-term fulfillment. So basically that's what we're going to talk about today, how to overcome it and how to gain delayed gratification. So let's get to it. So the first one is how to overcome instant gratification is watch the urges. We all have urges to check on our email, social media, to eat something sweet or food, to procrastinate or find distractions. So watch the urges. Watch the urges of looking at the movies. Watch the urges of being on drugs, watching social media, or whatever it is. Watch those freaking urges. I'm promising you. You need to be careful, because that stuff is not good for you. That stuff is not beneficial for you. And don't try to resume the game or reverse the game or try to use a strategy, because I always think ahead of other people. So if you try to say, oh, I'm gonna use delayed gratification in order to reward myself with those things, no, that's still negative. Instant is negative, delayed is positive. Please remember that even with delayed gratification, you have to be positive with it. Reward yourself with a video game, or reward yourself by watching YouTube like what you're doing now. Instead of trying to say, well, instead of getting it instantly, I'm going to delay it and reward myself by doing drugs. No. Don't do it at all. It's negative. And the food you eat, be careful, people. Because that's how people gain weight. That's how people get fatter. That's how people die. No offense to you if you're overweight. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but you have to be careful. I don't want you to die. I want you to live. I want you to be healthy. You want to be healthy, right? So be careful what you're doing. Please watch out for what you're doing and stay safe. The second one is delay. You always delay something. Even when you work a job, maybe if you're working a 9 to 5, you're always delaying it. You're always delaying your passion, your purpose. Don't delay nothing you're doing. Do it right now. Take your time and do it. And while you're doing it, make a conscious decision. That's the next one. Think before you do anything. Think carefully. Like I said, back to the first one. Think carefully about what you're doing. Think about it. Don't just rush into it. Take your time. Pray to the Father. Pray to God. I don't care if you associate your faith with it or not. If you associate your faith with it, you know what I'm talking about. Pray to the Father. He's our answer for everything. And while you're doing that, learn over time. That's the purpose of what you're doing. You're learning over time. You're learning what you're doing. Learn from your failures, because we all make mistakes in everything we're doing, rather if it's something that's addictive or something that's not addictive. Enjoy the moment without following the urge, meaning just do it without thinking about it. Like if you're on social media detox, don't think about social media if you're on a detox. All right? That's how it goes. So please make sure to enjoy the moment without following the urges. Like if you're on NoFab, don't think about fabbing. Just distract yourself with something that's positive, not negative, positive. Because see, I know y'all strategies. Y'all like to always reverse it with negative. You can't use negative things. You can't get around it. I don't care how much you're on a diet with this. Don't use that diet so that you can go on something else that's negative. Stay straight on the path line and do something positive. I rest my case. Let's move on to the second half of the episode. Hey guys, while we're going to the second half, make sure you go check out some Jade Black glasses made of Italian acetate stainless steel polarized lenses and UV and sunlight protection. These glasses are made of quality that costs $100, but they're only $40. And if you use my 10% coupon code via the link tree down below, you'll get 10% off, which would be like $30 for paying for these glasses. And we don't just have glasses, we have shades as well. Go check them out. Okay, so we're finally in the second half. How to overcome or how to gain delayed gratification. So how to become better at delayed gratification is start incredibly small. Make new habit that's so great, so easy that you can say no. That you can't say no, excuse me. So start incredibly small. One thing is, for the next one is improve one thing by 1%. Do it again tomorrow. So keep improving. That's why you're part of the self-improvement channel, YouTube channel. Subscribe, hit the notification button, like the video, share it if you're liking this. Be part of the self-improvement community. Hit that link tree down below so you can join this community of self-improvers. Number 3, use the sign field strategy to maintain consistency. I don't know what that is, but figure that out later. And the fourth one is find a way to get started in less than 2 minutes. So I got a great idea on how to get started within less than 2 minutes. So the best way to get started within less than 2 minutes is by listening to this podcast, rewatching any past episodes that you haven't watched, and just following my content and being inspirational, motivational. And if you're on a social media detox, well, you can't find no more stuff to there. If you're on a detox on something else, then look at my content. But if you're on a social media detox, you can always watch my stuff through YouTube, always get updates through email and other things. So, like I said, that's another way. But another way to really get started in less than 2 minutes is start right now. Start right now. And I can be your accountability partner in a way if you talk to me through DM or something. I'm not saying that all you guys will be my accountability partners, but I'm just saying that, you know, maybe through the comments we can talk through either YouTube comments or through DMs as well if you want to. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Let's move on to conclusion. Self-improvement 101. So yeah, guys, we're finally at the conclusion. Like I said, make sure to go check out these Jade Black glasses. You know everything about that. Hopefully you enjoyed this wonderful YouTube video. Hopefully you gained some experience, knowledge, and motivation, inspiration from this. Hopefully you gained some good knowledge from this.